Hai teman-teman Time Gaming.
So welcome back guys to the Time Gaming. I'm Christopher and I will explain my deck list for the Angel Feather new Gavrail deck from GBT 13. So let's get right into it. First we have our first Vanguard or starter. We have the red one. I use this card because it doesn't cost any counter blast and it could give additional power, and also you can fetch any attackers for in your battle phase to get additional bonus attack. So you use red one. Then we directly go to the grade 3. We have Gavrail Dream. I think that Angel Feathers has come really good because of this card. You can switch hand, unflip, and get free stride and get a free rescue. This card is so good, and you want to uh, write 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 her as early as possible. Then we have got this. Then we have our supporting another grade 3. We have this the Falek. Falek is really good to to get pluses to and to hit the 21k or 23k. You want to get Falek on your damage zone, and you can perform additional rescue so in your main phase, so you get a free plus and additional rescue. Then one Gavrail just in case, or you could switch in for another Falek, but this is just a SP card, that's why I put it here. Then for our grade 2 we have the new card 4 of Azazel. Oh sorry, here 4 of Azazel. Well, this card is really good because it gets you additional rescue and it enables you to attack multiple times. But just make sure that when you use the skill, uh, you don't place her in your attacking column. If you place her in the attacking column, the attack will be cancelled. So you just put her in another column. So yeah, this just card is a good +1 and you gain additional rescue. That's why it's so good. Grade 2 we have two of Sabania. Sabania is the same. I use this card because it gives you additional rescue and it helps you to force push your opponent, because you could call cards from your hand to the field and it gets additional rescue. It's pretty simple card that you want to use. It's pretty direct one, I guess. Then we have 2 of the Cal. I guess so. We have 4 of this Cal. So this deck focus on getting early cheap attackers and effective and efficient attackers, and to hit special columns, because this can hit for 12 and you can get a 10k booster, so you hit for 22 or 23. So this is your access to free attackers, and you can, in your battle phase you can call her and attack alone, so that's really good. So this is the focus of the deck, one of the focus of the deck. Then for our grade 1 we have First the Strider, our Stride Helper, self-explanatory. I use 4 because I want to have a better chance to write the correct cards, and then just to have the first strike material readily at hand. So that's why I use 4 of her. And for another great one, we have the new card. Okay, we have is Lyra. This is a great card for the new Gavrail Grade 4, but you why I use 3, because sometimes 3 is enough. You put it in your field and you stay in your field, and it already become a 13k attacker. And because this card doesn't plus, so that's why I put it on 3. But this card is really good to gain additional attacks and also to hit a big number, because with this and 11k you gain like 15k guard, or with 9k grade 2 you hit for 22, so that's really good. Now we have our free unit. This is our free unit. It's the same, it became a 10k booster plus 3k, and you could put it in front of Falek or your generic 11k to hit big numbers. And this thing combos really well with this, so you can make a column and hit for another 10k guard or 20k power basically. Last is we have our perfect guard, new perfect guard. So this perfect guard is really good, and it could help in many situations, because you can just use it in your damage zone, and it helps you to become not really afraid of rescuing many, like going through your deck faster, because even though if it goes to your damage zone, you could still gain some, at least a protection. So that's just for grade 1, 2 and 3. For trigger, we have 4 of the draw, put it in soul draw, plus 5k. This become really crucial because you want to gain the soul to use to use many cards here, Zabania or the grade 4 Gavrail. For crit, we have another 4 of this crit. This really useful to fight against Link Joker, or just to unflip damage. Control plus 1, put it to the soul, unflip to regard circle or damage zone. And another crit. So I played 10 crit because you just want to kill your opponent as fast as possible. And 2 stands. Why I still use 2 stands? Because I want to have access to your rescuing unit, to your to be able to rescue in the battle phase. This and this card, if you have too many triggers on your damage zone, you can refresh, put it to your deck and get another 2 damage. So it's just to help and to get a better quality on your damage zone, and it's just to rescue in the middle of battle, so you can activate your Cal. And for heal trigger, self-explanatory, you can put it back in the deck. So if your deck is just like 5 or 6 cards, you put this back in the deck, and at your opener phase you get a better chance of healing at damage 6. And that's it for the trigger. And the main deck, for our extra deck, we have the two generic cards first. Sea Breeze it become really good at this for this deck because it with the new Gavrail it practically become free cost, and you can trigger all your KL and free 10k booster with Brim and Sea Breeze. And we have and this okay. Here, this I'll explain later. We have 4 of the new Gavrail. This is a really good card because it's very flexible of how you're gonna use it. If you want to push as hard possible, you can just put it on top of your rear guard, or you can just use it to plus, but it gives you additional rescue with the Soul Blast and to just trigger the GB2, and the plus 3k is just really helps. This card gains like the offensive power is just so good, and there's so many play and tricks you can do with her. Then we have our backup rescue Vanguard. We have the 2 Altile. This become very good if your opponent just give you like 1 damage at the start and you don't want to use her. You can use her and gain like additional rescue. It's really good. And sometimes you can use the GB3 to gain 2k to your front row. It's pretty good. And we gain the healing. The healing is Raphael. You want to I have 4 of this just in case if I fight someone that really can destroy my like offensive power, and you just playing the stalling game. This card to have access to 4 of it is really good. And sometimes if you fight Link Joker and you don't have the critical trigger on your hand that can unlock, sometimes this card is really good for getting from 4 damage to back to 3. I mean that's help enough. That means you can no guard your opponent Vanguard in most cases. For the G Guardian, I have 5 G Guardian here. I run first. I'll just go here. This is the resist G Guardian. I think it's useful against Blade Masters and Kagero probably, but it's just useful against Blade Masters and maybe sometimes Dimple, but it's just useful for, I think for Blade Master you could just disrupt your opponent when your opponent use Blade Master and can destroy your units. That's pretty good. Just have it in your access. 2 of this go because the requirement is actually it's pretty easy to have close damage because of the new Gavrail, the Grateful Gavrail, and it become a very big shield. It can gain like plus 20k really easily, and sometimes you need to have access to 2 of this when your opponent is like hitting like 66k or 60s or like really big numbers. So I just have it 2 for the access, 1 of the generic one and 1 of the Counter Blast 1 rescue. I'll explain why I only use 1, because I feel that I need this access more, to have the access more this rather than just this pretty much generic. You could get another 5k, but the shield is still, if you get a 5k from trigger, it's still 20k. And basically I use this just to set up your rescue damage zone. So you search for rescue damage zone so you could do free strike. This one is generic. It's generic plus 5k, you know. It's really good basically. And that's the whole deck. If you have any questions, you can message this channel or just leave a comment. And of course, if you want to ask regarding Angel Feathers, if I could help, you know, I will make a video or just reply to your comment. Thank you all.